Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So in this very video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to start doing with your Facebook ads. Because if you look very carefully, you see that Facebook ads has become more expensive these days, right? Running ads on Facebook, especially Facebook and Instagram actually, has become more expensive these days. What $10 ad the result $10 ad could have given you before is not the same thing as what you are getting now, because conversion is becoming more expensive, clicks are becoming more expensive, even WhatsApp ad is becoming more expensive. But there is a way you can set up your ad by using the right placements, right? That is going to help you save some money, save some cost, and spend less while getting more results from your Facebook advert. And that is exactly what I am going to share with you on this video. The placements that you should consider using or you should test for your adverts and see difference in the kind of results you begin to get. Because there are several placements on Facebook. There are over 20 of them, and you don't need to use all of them. You don't even need to use half of them. You need to be very selective of the kind of placements you use, because this placement has an impact on the performance of your adverts. So we are going to look into all of that in this video while I show you the placements that you should start exploring, you should start testing, you should start using for optimum result. All right, please give this video a thumbs up. Just like this video so that more people get to see my video. If you are new to this channel and you'd like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing, and also turn on the bell icon, the notification bell there. Turn it on so that you'll be among the first people to get notified whenever I publish videos here on my channel. Okay, so without wasting time, let's get started. Let me show you exactly what you need to start doing with your Facebook advert. So once you click on create here, we're just going to start as if we are creating an advert, right? So you click on conversion, as if it's a test advert, so it's not something serious. You drop down this menu icon here. You name your campaign. You can say it's test ad. Name your ad set. Test ad 1. Name your ad also. Test ad 1. So we click on create. Click on create. So we come here to the ad set level. This is where you're working on. Good. So we are here at the ad set level, right? You already know exactly what to do at this point. Excuse me. Since we use conversion, it has to be website. You select your conversion event, you verify your pixel, all those things must have been done. This is a test ad account, so most of those things are not on this ad account. So you already know exactly what to do here. If you don't know what to do here at this point, just check out my other videos I've made on Facebook adverts. You are going to learn how to start and run Facebook adverts from the scratch. We're not going to look into that. We just want to look into placements. So we come down to placements, right? After you have selected your conversion event, which is purchase or leads or whatever, you select your budget here, your daily budget, as the case may be, right? You come here and you select location, age, gender, then you do your detailed targeting here. This is where you target the audience that you want to see your ad, the exact set of people you want your ads to be shown to, your right audience. Because if you target the wrong audience, you are going to get the wrong results. If you target the wrong audience, you're going to get the wrong metrics. So you must always know the best audience to target, or you allow Facebook to do that for you. So once that is done, we now come to placement. Now, by default, if you look here at the placement level, okay, you see that there are two placements here. There's an automatic placement, which Facebook says recommended. You can see here, there's an automatic placement here, which Facebook says it is what? Recommended. And then there's manual placement. All right, so if you look carefully, you see Facebook saying automatic placement. Use automatic placement to maximize your budget and help show your ads to more people. Facebook's delivery system will allocate your ad sets budget across multiple placements based on where they are likely to perform best. Okay, that's what Facebook has written here. That is for what? For automatic placement. Now, what about for manual placement? It says manual placement. Manually choose the place to show your ad. The more placements you select, the more opportunities you will have to reach your target audience and achieve your business goals. Okay? Now, this is the idea. This is the main thing. This is where the bulk of the work is done. You have to leave this. You see this automatic placement that is said recommended. Ignore whatever they say here. Facebook is here for business, right? They are here to take your money. They are here for your money. You give them your money, they give you the platform. They give you the platform to advertise. They give you the results you want if you know how to get the results you want. So we have to ignore this, the automatic placement, and this recommended that they put here, and then you go to manual placement. Okay, you select manual placement. Once you select manual placement, you come down here. See, this thing is an automatic placement now. You can't scroll down. On some accounts, you can't scroll down. But once you put the manual placement, all right, you can now scroll down. Now that this stuff is a manual placement, you can select exactly where you want your advert to show, the platforms you want your advert to be displayed. Now, because we're in Nigeria or in Africa, most of the small businesses do not really have the funds, you don't have the large financial capacity to run some kind of big advert, some kind of long time advert, or most of the adverts we do here as small businesses is direct response. We want people to see our adverts and buy what we are selling. Most of the adverts are not targeting people who would convert at a later time. We want results, all right? And so because of that, we need to control our spending and we need to control where we want our adverts to appear, okay? So once you come here, the first thing you need to do is to select devices. Select devices here. You just click on this edit button here. You click on this edit button here. They said all devices is recommended. So you toggle it here, you toggle it, and then you deselect desktop. So your advert is only going to show to those on their mobile phone. Your advert is only going to show to who? Those on their smartphone. Those on their smartphone are only going to see your advert. Why are we doing so? It is because a larger percentage of people, over 90% of people, are going through Facebook or browsing Facebook on their phone. How many people has the time to go through Facebook on their laptops, except where they are working in the office or stuff? Even while they are working on their laptop in the office, they are still going through their phones, right? So a larger number of people go through Facebook on their system, on their PC, on their laptop, and that is why, go to Facebook on their phone, on their smartphone. Either it's Android, either it's an iPhone, whatever it is. A larger number of people, over 90% of people, actually access these platforms, access social media. People use social media on their smartphone. So we want only people who are on smartphone to be able to see our adverts. That's one. Then the next step or the next line of action is placement, platforms where you want your adverts to show. Now you can see there are 4 platforms here. One is Facebook. Second one is Instagram. The third one is the audience network, and the fourth one is the messenger. Now, because you are on a tight budget, you don't have huge capital, you don't have a lot of money to spend on adverts. The ideal thing to do, especially if you are in Nigeria, Africa, most African countries, or if you're a small business owner who do not have a large audience, and you basically want to target people on Facebook, not on audience network, so you have to deselect the messenger. Take note that the more you deselect, the lesser the number of people to reach, but it does not bring it down that much. So you deselect messenger here, and you deselect audience network. You're getting it? So our adverts right now is going to be shown on Facebook and Instagram only. Okay? But that's not all. Once you've deselected that, you can still come down here and check other places where your advert is likely to show. You can see that your advert is going to show on Facebook instant articles, Facebook in articles. You can deselect it on the search bar. If you don't want your advert to show on the search bar, that is on Facebook search bar, you can deselect it also. All right? This is for Reels. That is, if you don't want your advert to show on Reels, if you're not using a video ad, and when I say video ad, it has to be a video ad that is the size of a reel, or Instagram reel, you deselect this. Okay, in stream, if you're using a video, you can leave in stream. If not, you can also deselect. Okay, you don't need stories. You honestly do not need the stories, so you deselect the stories. This is for the group feed. You deselect. You can leave Instagram Explore, Instagram Shop. Instagram Shop is not applicable to some African countries. Okay, so you deselect. Now, the ideal thing is to allow your adverts to run on Facebook news feed and Instagram news feed. This is where people spend the most time. All right? People spend the most time on Facebook news feed and on Instagram news feed. They don't spend a lot of time on Instagram group feeds. They don't spend a lot of time on the video feed. They don't spend much time on the reels. They spend time swiping through the feeds. Most of the people don't even spend time searching. Like when they search for friends or something, right? So you need to allow your advert to show exactly where people are looking. And that is where on their news feed. Let your advert be where the people are searching. Let your advert appear where people go to search for whatever it is they want, right? So people are searching on their news feed. You go there with your advert. Wait for them there. Let them see your advert. So what I do personally for some of the brands that I have run adverts for in the past is that I always advise them and I always admonish them. It is left for the brand owner or for the business owner to make a decision, right? But for you, who is the business owner, you select exactly where you want your advert to show. If you want your advert to show only on Instagram, you uncheck Facebook here, you uncheck everything about Facebook, and you leave your advert on Instagram only. Okay? So you need to come here and test, use different variables, and see which one is working best for you or giving you the best results. But ideally, you have to uncheck if you are not running a retargeting advert, if you are targeting a cold audience, if you are targeting a cold audience, by cold audience, I mean people who don't know you before, you want to sell to them. You have to uncheck all of this, all these apps and sites, in articles, all this, you have to uncheck all of this. Okay? If there isn't a video ad, you can also leave the in-stream or you just uncheck it because you want your advert, you want a maximum result. You want your advert result to be maximized. So your advert is going to be shown on Facebook newsfeed and on Instagram newsfeed. If that is exactly what you want, you remove this Facebook right column because it is only for desktops. All right. So this is Facebook video feeds, Facebook Marketplace. If you want so, you can uncheck it. Facebook, Instagram newsfeed, Facebook newsfeed, Facebook video feeds, Instagram Explore. This is okay for your advert. All right. Now, what you should do is to create probably 2 ad sets. The first ad set, that is your ad set 1, you can use these settings, this kind of settings. The next ad set, you add a few others, like you can add the Instagram Reels or Facebook group feeds, these different groups, all right, to see which one of them is giving you the best results. But if you don't have a huge capital to run adverts, these are the areas you should explore. It is going to maximize your result and it's going to help you allocate your money very well so that you can see exactly how your money is being spent and your money is going to be maximized to the fullest. Okay, if you have any questions, please ask your questions in the comment box there. I will be there to attend to all your questions and all your inquiries. Please give this video a thumbs up, like this video so that more people will get to see it. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and also turn on the bell icon. I think that is it for this video. So the idea is for you to always test to find out which one works best for you. It's a different case entirely if you're running a targeting advert. All right, this one is for cold audience ad. That is, if you're doing a direct response advert for cold audience. If you're running a targeting advert, it's different entirely. This is not the setting. This is not the placements to use for your targeting advert. All right. For targeting, you can leave it at automatic. For retargeting, you can leave it at automatic. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Yes, share this video with anyone you know would find it helpful. As many people will find it helpful. Like, comment, ask questions. I'll be there to attend to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers, guys.